That Bookwoman by Heather Henson. My folks and me, we live way up as up can get. So high we hardly sight a soul, 'cept hawks a-wingin' in the sky, and critters hid among the trees. My name is Kale, and I am not the first one, nor the least one neither. But I am the oldest boy, and I can help Pap with the plowin', and I can fetch the sheep when they take a wander. And I can bring the cow home too, come evening time, which is right handy, seeing how my sister Lark would keep her nose atwixt the pages of a book daybreak to dusky dark, if Mama would allow. The readin'est child you ever did see, that's what Pap says. Not me. I was not born to sit so stony still, a-staring at some chicken scratch. And I do not fancy it one bit when Lark plays teacher. The only school a jillion miles back down the creek, and even Lark can hardly spread her wings and fly. So now she aims to school herself. But me? I am no scholar boy. That's why I am the first to hear the clippity-clop and spy the sorrel mare, red as clay. I am the first to know the rider is no man at all, but a lady wearing breeches, for all the world to see. Of course, we make that stranger kindly welcome, and she's friendly as can be. And after sips of sassy tea, she lays her saddlebag upon the table, and what spills out might as well be gold, the way Lark's eyes shine penny bright, the way her hands won't keep still, reaching out to grab a treasure. Now what that lady brings, it's sure no treasure, not to me, but books. Would you believe? A pashel of books she's packed clear up the mountainside. A hard day's ride, and all for naught, I reckon. For if she aims to sell her wares just like the tinker man who travels around with pots and pans and such, it's but a plain and simple fact. We have no greenbacks here, no shiny coins to spend, leastways not on dumb old books. Well, Pap takes one look at Lark and clears his throat. A trade, he says. A poke of berries for one book. My hands double fist behind my back. I yearn to speak, but daren't. It is the very poke I picked for pie, not books. To my surprise, the lady shakes her head real firm. She will not take a poke of berries, nor a mess of greens, nor anything Pap names to trade. These books are free as air. Not only that, why, 2 weeks to the day she'll come again to swap these books for more. Now me, I do not care one hoot for what that bookwoman has carried around, and it would not bother me at all if she forgot the way back to our door. But here she'll come, right through the rain and fog and cold. That horse of hers sure must be brave, I reckon. Comes a time the world turns white as Grandpap's beard. The wind it shrieks like bobcats do deep inside the dark of night. So here we sit, tucked round the fire. No thought to howdy-do's this day. Why, even critters of the wild will keep a hid come snow like this. But sakes alive! We hear a tap, tap, tap upon the window glass, and there she be, wrapped tip to toe. She makes her trade right through the crack to keep us folks from catching cold. And when Pap bids her stay the night, she only shakes her head. My horse will see me home, she says. I stand a spell to watch that bookwoman disappear. And thoughts, they go a-swirlin' round inside my head, just like the whirly flakes outside the door. It's not the horse alone that's brave, I reckon, but the rider too. And all at once I yearn to know what makes that bookwoman risk catching cold or worse. I pick a book with words and pictures too, and hold it out. Teach me what it says. And Lark, she does not laugh or even tease, but makes a place, and quiet-like we start to read. Pap says it's written in the signs how long or short the winter stays. This year the signs, they all foretold of deepest snow, of cold eternal. And even though most days we're tight as toes pinched into button shoes, I do not mind. A puzzlement, I know, but true. It's nigh on spring before that bookwoman can stop to visit a spell, and Mama makes a gift, the only precious thing she can, her recipe for berry pie, which is the best grub earthly. Not much, I know, for all your trouble, Mama says, and then her voice goes low with pride, and for making 2 readers out of 1. I duck my head and wait until the very last to speak my mind. Wish there was something I could gift you too. The bookwoman turns to look at me with big dark eyes. Come here, Cal, she says real gentle, and I come close. Read me something. I open up the book I'm holding, a new one bought this very day. Just chicken scratch, I used to figure, but now I see what's truly there, and I read a little out. That's gift enough, she says, and smiles so big, it makes me smile right back.